What's cracking, guys? It's your boy Bruce Matson, your host of the show, and we're doing another rant style type video. I know I've been doing the film studies as of late, a lot of those. You guys seem to like those, but I figured I'd go back to my roots and rant about a player, give a little different content, or back to the old version. But right now, it's a good day. It's a good day. We're getting ready to head into week 4, and what I want to hit on is Rashod Bateman, the friend of the show, Rashod Bateman. We've done so many videos on him, Lamar Jackson. Probably got some Ravens fans on this channel because of that, but I'm a big Rashod Bateman guy. Big on him since his days of Minnesota. Broke out early, age 18 breakout age, 25% market share of Minnesota's passing production. That's sharing the field with Tyler Johnson, and he just was a phenom from the beginning and kept blowing up exponentially from an ownership standpoint throughout his collegiate career. He did that even in the short year in 2020 at Minnesota. He still owned a large portion of the workload. From here, he got drafted in the first rounds, then looked good over the summer in camp, blowing up DBs, highlights every day, and all the film from the highlights from camp looked incredible. The route running, everything you saw from college, you saw in there, and you thought immensely that he was going to transition. He was going to transition quick to the NFL. Then he got the core injury or whatever, and he was sent to IR, but now he's back. Rashod Bateman is coming back, and it's time to party. And this Ravens offense has been pretty weird. Let me read this off to you. Sammy Watkins, 29% target share. Marquise Brown, 28% target share. Mark Andrews, 22% target share. I can look at you with a straight face and tell you a healthy Rashod Bateman's better than Sammy Watkins. I can look at you with a straight face and tell you a healthy Rashod Bateman's better than Marquise Brown. Mark Andrews, a tight end. He's always going to get his piece of the pie. But this is Rashod Bateman's offense to steal. He's going to debo them targets. And it's once he gets inundated to the offense, into the system, it's going to be all systems go. Again, Lamar Jackson has not had a receiver like this ever. Never. And Rashod Bateman predicts as an alpha wide receiver. I mean, he's a first-round prospect, early breakout age, good athleticism. Tape checks out. There's barely any flaws on the tape. If you want me to go back and do a film study on his Minnesota tape, I'll do it. I'll show it all to you. But there's nothing that you can pinpoint at Rashod Bateman and say, man, this guy is just a bust. This guy does not have the goods to get it done, because there's so many people in on him. There's so many people, social media or wherever, that are excited about him. I feel like he's being slept on, though, a little bit. People are underrating his overall potential, because we're talking about a guy who can step right on the field and take over on this offense, and we're seeing targets in this offense being dispersed. There's some passing production that could go to him, and Lamar Jackson does like to throw the deep ball. He does like to throw it downfield, and I imagine he's going to have a good average depth of target. I'm thinking above 10. Above 10, easy. They're going to get him downfield, and he's going to get the short to intermediate targets too. They're going to work him all over. He's going to steal some from Sammy. He's going to steal some from Marquise Brown, and he's going to get his own piece of the pie. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a slow little start for him, but I wouldn't be surprised either if it's off the rip. He's one of the top dudes. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I'd be a little patient. However, redraft. Redraft is where my mind was focused when I hit play on this video. Record, mind you. And what I was thinking is, if he's on your waiver wire and redraft, he should not be. He should have been drafted, and he should have been held on to with a vice grip. But if he's on your waiver wire, some people, some leagues, he probably is, pick him up. Pick him up like right now. Just do it right now and just hold him. Keep him there. Drop your worst player, pick him up. I don't care. I don't care if it's Jacoby Myers. I don't care. The upside is grand that he could be a league winner for you. If it does not pan out, give him 4 or 5 weeks. If it's not coming, drop him. Give him some time. Give him some time to get acclimated. If it's not coming, then you can drop him. But this is a pickup in speculation that you could potentially be picking up a league-winning asset, and if he's not already on a roster in your league, then he needs to be on your roster. And the reason why he should be on a roster already and why he's on a lot of rosters and a lot of leagues already is because of that upside. A lot of people had just drafted him early, kept him even though he was on IR because of that league-winning potential upside. And sure, Sammy Watkins, 29% target share. Marquise Brown, 28% target share. But I can guarantee you, Rashod Bateman can take their lunch. Easy, especially once he's good to go, once he's healthy, once he's back acclimating to the system of the Ravens, balling out. And we're going to see that sooner than later. And this is just my last cry, my last plea to you guys. Take him seriously. Trade for him in Dynasty right now. Jump on that real quick until the price goes up. No one should have dropped him in their rankings due to this injury. No one at all, especially from a dynasty perspective because it's long-term and it was a short-term injury. That shouldn't have happened ever. And now that he's going to be on the field, I guarantee you there's going to be a value spike, and it's going to happen soon within the next few weeks. And this is your last buying opportunity to buy Rashod Bateman fantasy. First round pick and little plus, whatever. Prospect for prospect. I don't know, because if you're coming at me with them, you better come with a good offer. So you're going to have to pay up a little bit. But some other people, they're not as high on him because he is a speculative asset. So when a speculative asset's on the market, you're going to find different values. So I don't want to just say, hey, this price. I'm going to say, hey, if you can get him for a first round plus a little something, then you're good to go. 2 firsts is a little much for me since he's still a speculative asset. But first and second, fine. Second round picks barely hit anyway, so what's the point? First, third, first, second, third, first, and a prospect that's just okay. Just play around with it, play with the calculators, but you want to be aggressive. Try to get Rashod Bateman on your dynasty rosters. Redraft, you need to have him on your roster. You need to get him off waivers pronto. I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me this whole time, this whole process, before the season, during the season, film studies, fantasy talks, everything else. I want to thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription matters. It fuels me to keep putting out this content to help you with your fantasy teams and everything else. Hopefully, at least I entertain you. That's my main goal. I just want to have fun with you guys, create a community, have fun, and all that stuff. But again, I want to thank you, and I'll catch you next time.